Hey everybody, welcome to an all new episode, or I guess I could say the first episode of what I hopes to be a fun segment on my channel, a segment that brings me joy because it's one of my passions, and also you guys joy because me talking about this has always been popular here, and that is beauty and makeup stuff. So this is going to be a new segment called What's in the Bag? I know, it's not creative at all, but we're still here. And it's going to focus on my Ipsy bags, where I go through them and we kind of do first reactions to the products that I have, where I open it up, use them, we look at them, we smell them. I can't smell anything because I'm still recovering from COVID, so if any of them smell wonky, I'm not going to know, but I'm going to pretend. Okay? So I thought it would be fun if I did this. I used to, back on my blog, I used to write a big blog with pictures and I'd tag everything and links and all this stuff, and I had a really good time with it because beauty and makeup stuff is something that is just a passion of mine. I love it. It makes me happy whether I'm sharing it or whether I'm just doing it hid up in my bathroom by myself. I do enjoy beauty products, and I'm not one to purchase beauty products for myself really anymore. Because I'm not really doing the things that I used to do, to where I needed a lot of different makeup or beauty things, and so I thought a good way to do that would be to resubscribe to my Ipsy, because I had turned it off many years ago and it was off for a really long time. And instead of just resubscribing, I resubscribed to all three options, so I get all sizes, and I think it's a lot of fun because it's something I get to look forward to in the mail, because I love mail. And it also is full of things that I use. I use all the products that they send me because I'm not purchasing them throughout the year. So this is kind of like my way of spoiling myself, getting what I need, having a good time. And I wanted to share that stuff with you guys because other than Lucy Joe, nobody in this house really cares about that stuff with me. And so we're gonna share it together. So I'm gonna open and dig into both of my January Ipsy bags, both just the original Glam Bag and the Glam Bag Plus, because next month is when the Glam Bag Plus gets taken out and I get the big box, so that'll be fun for February. But right now we're just going to go through these two, so I hope you guys enjoy this video. Remember, check the information below in the description box for links and information, and if you have any questions, feel free to ask me. But let's just have fun in all of these beauty goodies. First things first, I want to talk about the theme. Every month there's a theme, and this theme this month is happy vibes. It's like it knew January is my birthday month. I love good vibes. I'm all about it. So this is a really cool theme. This month and year, make time for the things that make you smile. And that's what I'm doing. Makeup and beauty make me smile, and sharing it with you guys also makes me happy. So each of these always have a little card that shows you the products that are in your bag. This is the just regular small size. It's just kind of a little makeup bag. My having to have like pairs and like collections of things, because these match, right? You don't have to get both, but they match. And I like to fold this bag up and put it in this bag, and then I have them all lined up like little cards. And if I ever need a little bag or something really cute for wrapping or just something, I have the bags. I like bags too much. Okay, so in my little bag, I have all my products. I'm just going to take them all out so I don't drop anything because I'm really clumsy. I drop everything. So I didn't really get a big variety of stuff this time. I have a lot of face products, technically. And then I have a bronzer, so I have a powder, and then I have a lip mask. So I have a skincare product, although the skincare product isn't something that I need right now. It might be something that I use in the future, and also I can always give it to somebody if they need it. I'm always about sharing, so if it's something that's just going to go to waste for me, I'd rather just give it to somebody. So there's that. The one thing I was a little nervous about, though, is the POREfessional Light Primer. Now, I remember when the original Benefit POREfessional primer came out, and I really liked the idea of it. It felt really smooth. Unfortunately, anytime I try to use any type of skin primer, I always start having skin problems. I'm super sensitive and everything just upsets me. Now, I do love how right as soon as you open it, it's this pink. It says laughter is the best cosmetic. I agree, Benefit Cosmetics. I agree. So this is just a little sample size. This is something that like we would have given away with a gift at purchase when I worked at Ulta. Women would break down the door for these little samples of gold. Ulta, man, that was a trip working there. It was my second job. It was trippy. I loved it though. I met a lot of really amazing people. So it looks like this kind of has the same consistency where it's kind of like that weird fluffy serum. Oh, that's like filling in all of the pores and lines on my hand. Wow, it really did make a difference. Well, smack my bottom. It really did make a difference. I don't know if you can tell in the camera, but holy smokes, that just filled in all of the crevices on my hand. I didn't even know that my hand had so many lines. The more you know about yourself, I guess. So this feels really good, and it made my hand look 10 times more beautiful. And I think my hands are weird. So my only concern with this is it going to make me break out? I don't know if it smells, because like I said, I got the Rona. I can't smell. But it feels amazing. It's not sticky. Let's see if it balls up. It's not balling up. Ooh, this could be promising. I would try this under my foundation, but I worry. I work really hard on trying to keep my skin nice, and sometimes it turns on me because that's life. Life happens. Life is real. But I don't want to encourage those kind of things on my face. But because this is light, maybe it will work better than the original. Feels weightless and breathable with a refreshing, cooling sensation. It really did feel that. I didn't even read that, and I did feel that. It did. It made good on that. I'm curious. Now I want to put this on my face base. If you guys want to see me use this, I'll be making a video on my TikTok. That's where I'll be posting, like, putting these on, little tutorials, I guess, where I don't talk and waste all your time. But the second skincare product I have is by GOLDFADEN MD. I have another one of these, and it was a full-size product because it's in the same type of bottle, but it's really big, and I think it came in my last box from November. But it was for filling in deep, fine lines, and realistically, I just turned 33 last week. So, you know, I can pay attention to the things that are like starting to show up and stay on my face, but I'm not offended by them. I like to show a little wear and tear, you know what I'm saying? But this I don't know if I'm going to use because it's a dark spot corrector. And I don't really have dark spots on my skin. So this is one of those things that you just kind of end up with and I put in my skincare. And if I can ever give it to somebody else because they're like, hey, I have this problem. And I'm like, well, I have the product for you. I'm like a beauty sample dealer of the most positive kinds. So don't get it twisted. The next product that I have is a Honey Jarrett Lip Slippy Mask Lemon Honey. It says that it's made in Korea, honeyjarret.com. It's just a little teeny tiny lip mask. It kind of looks like Carmex. But if you look, it's not like super full. That's a pretty deep. It's got a good amount for a lip sleeping mask to see if you like it. And that's what I love about this kind of stuff is I don't buy sleeping masks for really anything on my face because I like to like bury my face and stuff. So I'm not going to put stuff on my face usually to go to sleep. But, you know, I get really chapped lips. And my lips were so chapped over the past couple of weeks while I was sick and it was cold. I'm telling you, this might be a lifesaver. And I didn't even know it. So next I have shades by Shan Latte bronzer. It's just kind of like a little deluxe sample. I've never bought from this brand, so I would assume that this is not their typical size for a bronzer, but it's a perfect size bronzer for me because I'm super pale, and a lot of times bronzers are just not the right color for me, so getting something that's huge is a waste, but something smaller, I can use it as an eyeshadow, or this is a really, really light bronzer. I'm going to use a little tiny bit of it and see what we got going on. I have to be careful. I'm a really, really pale individual. I can accept that. But this honestly is a pretty good shade. I'm not gonna lie. Shades by Shan. Bronzer in Latte. Get a little bit on the décolleté. Can't forget the décolleté. Décolleté. That's just a fancy word. This isn't bad, actually. I actually like it. I'm not angry. It gives me a little bit of a glow. We haven't been outside in days, so I need all the help I can get. Thanks, Shades by Shan. Latte is fantastic. Now, last but not least in this, I got a sample size of the Forever Influencer favorite concealer Tarte Ultra Creamy Shape Tape in shade 12 in Fair Neutral. This looks like my shade. I really love this concealer. I bought it back when it was all over the Instagram, and it really is a great concealer. I had no problems with it. I used it all until it was gone, so clearly I liked it. But it is expensive, and I have a hard time buying expensive beauty products. There's some things that I'll splurge on, but I don't know. I have a hard time like buying things in multiple unless I really, 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 really like it. And I did like it, but I guess I didn't like it enough to buy another $30 tube. But it was worth that $30. Like, for real, it's a good concealer. If you're looking for a concealer, I would say check it out, because it may not be all the hype for everybody like it was all over the Instagram and all over the beauty channels, but it's not bad. It's a decent concealer, so I would say give it a check. Let's move on to my next bag, which is the Glam Bag Plus. Yeah. So my Glam Bag Plus, this is the one that is the little drawstring, which I really like. I used one of these to hold all of my scrunchies at one point. I hung them up. So I really like the bags. I think they're cute. It's going to get to a point where I'm like, I have so many bags, but I really like the bags. So for now, I'm happy. Yeah. Happy vibes. Yeah. So inside this one, there's another little happy vibes card. They're all a coordinating theme. It's not going to be like a completely different theme for the bag. So of course the bags are the same, but the cards are the same. But the difference in my original Ipsy, just the smallest bag, you have your products on the card. But in the Glam Bag Plus, on their card, it has a really cool little cheat sheet inside that's skincare stuff. So it has what it is, and it has listed AHAs, hyaluronic acid, caffeine, why it's used, when it works. And I really like this because I have a lot of these products and I want to use them for the reasons that they're being used for, but I don't always know when to use them, how often to use them, and I can never remember what they do. So the fact that this says AHAs, gently exfoliate, and it does it immediately, I'm like, oh, if I need an instant schlep of the skin off of my face space, I really need to get it quick, I'm going to use something like that. Whereas, let's say BHAs, which clear pores, which would help refine your skin, they work in a week. So I feel like this is, again, important information. So I really like this card, and I'm going to put this card in my cabinet where I can see it. Whereas this one, I'm probably just going to put on the burn pile because I don't need it. Because once I read it, I'm done. This one's got helpful information. And again, knowledge is power. So I like it. Now, inside this bag, a lot of times the products are more either a full-size product or a deluxe sample, and a deluxe sample is just a smaller size of a product, but it's not the full size, and it's not as small as what just a normal sample would be. Does that make sense? Good. So one of the first products that I noticed was a full size of the new GIRLACTIK Cranberry Sugar Face Scrub. I've been seeing this on my Instagram. I follow their Instagram. I'm a big fan. I always have been since back in the day. I just always loved the vibe of their cosmetics. So the fact that now they have skincare is exciting. I have some of their other products, not very many, just a couple here and there, and I like them. So I love a sugar scrub, but again, I'm always scared that it's going to break me out in some way or turn on me, but I mean, maybe not. This one I think was sold out pretty quick, and I think they just restocked, so it's probably, if I'm right, it's doing pretty good, I think, across the board. I really like the packaging. It's just pink. There's nothing else to it really. It just has their, and I like that. I like simple. I like pastel pink. I'm excited to see what it looks like in real life. We got a cap, which is always important. How do I get this cap off? Is this a joke? Where's Ashton? Am I being, oh, here we go. I'm clumsy, you guys. I gotta question myself more times than not. Ooh, let's get a close up. Ready? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, it's got little seeds. How cute. I can kind of smell it. Not a lot, but a little. And it smells good. Like Jell-O. Like fresh Jell-O. Mmm. Mmm. I'm going to be using this on my Tik-Tok. It smells good. I want to touch it. But I don't want to waste it. But I do want to see the texture. Ooh. Ooh, it feels good. It feels even. Like, it doesn't feel like, a lot of times when you get like sugar scrubs or, you know, when you start putting it on, it feels so uneven, like you're not really getting a good surface scrub because the particles are almost too small. This is nice. I wonder, the little seeds have me perplexed. Those must actually be cranberry seeds. I love it. And it does smell good. And it's not too sticky. Like, it's not like a thick, it's got a good gel base to it. I like it. I dig it. I'm excited to use it on my face, Galactic. You just wait and see. I'll tag ya. Alright, so the next product I have is also kind of a body product. It's POLAAR, it's lotion, Eternal Snow. Just hand lotion. I have a lot of little hand creams all over the house, which again is fine. I keep these in everything, diaper bags, purses, on this table, on that table. I get really dry hands. Also, I'm a horrific, I wouldn't say nail biter, but I chew my cuticles and my skin, and I just have a lot of anxiety. So if I can keep my nails and my hands moisturized, it kind of helps me not nervous chew. So having all kinds of little bottles of hand lotion all over my house is not a bad thing, but it can be a little overbearing at times when you have, it looks like you're a couponer and like you're stocking up because you're just getting more and more. So you can always adjust this stuff on the website in your account if you're getting too much of one thing and not the other, or you're just like, I can't handle any more little bottles of face soap anymore. You just go adjust your account and you kind of adjust what you're interested in trying, and they do their best to fit that. So keep that in mind. The next thing that I got are some nail polishes by Belle and Argent. Laugh and Believe Duo 8 free nail polish. I don't know what 8 free means, but it does say it's vegan and cruelty free, and it's formulated without all the like nasty, horrible toxins that they put in nail polishes. So that's always exciting. If you can have an option to do better, why wouldn't you support a brand that does better? Ooh. So I'm not really a nail polish person because when they get messed up, it upsets me, and then I feel like I need to just take it all off and do it again because one's messed up. So it really messes with my mind, and I don't want to focus on stuff like that. So a lot of the times I just have no nail polish unless I'm doing something and I want my nails to match, and then I'll paint them. But Lucy, I do like to paint my toes, and Lucy Joe is really into nail polish. So I was kind of excited about this. I really like this color. This is color What We Believe, and it's kind of more like a berry red mauve color, kind of neutral, not too bright. I really like that color. That's a color I would wear for sure. And then the other color is just kind of a complementary nude. So maybe like the dark on my toes and the light on my fingers. Lucy Joe's gonna like the dark color. yeah, I don't know if that's a good color, like how long the wear is. I've never used this brand before, but I'll put it on and I'll give it a go so I can tell you whether or not it's a good polish or not. Yeah. So the last two things I got in my Glam Bag Plus kind of go together. If there's an option, you can always pick like one product that you're gonna get in your bags. And I always do that because if they have all these different products that you may get one of, but if there's one that you really, really like, then you can guarantee that it's going to be in your bag, and then everything else is picked for you. And one of the things that I usually always pick is brushes, if it's an option, because I do so many different looks. I haven't in a while, but when I do, I need a lot of brushes, and I don't want to constantly have to wash my brushes over and over and over again. So I do try to make sure that I always get some brushes, because brushes are expensive, and these little sets usually have one of each of what you would need, and when you have several of those sets, I can do eye looks for days. So I really enjoy being able to get these if it's an option. So brushes are always good. Alright, so the last thing I got in my bag is by Formula Z. It's called Cosmic Glitter Shadow Palette. It looks like it's going to have 6 palette type pressed shadows, glitters. What are we going to get? Let's look. You guys ready? We're going to do it together. I haven't seen it. Oh, hey, hi. Whoa, this one looks purple to me, but blue in the camera, so that's a shift. Look at that, it looks silver, but it's more of a hollow. Oh, you guys, now this is exciting. Look how pretty. So it looks like we have a glitter, a metallic, kind of more of a powdery glitter, a frost, and a matte. Those are so pretty. Hi, let's try them. I'm totally willing to try them. So let's try Astro. It looks like kind of like a gold brown. I've never used this brand before. This isn't a brand I know anything about. Oh my god. I'm really bad at this stuff. No wonder I didn't make it as an influencer. That's beautiful. It has kind of like a pink, lavender, and gold shift to it. That's really pretty. Let's try Saturn. This is a matte shade. That's not bad. It's not crazy pigmented, but that's okay because it's kind of more of like a terracotta color, and I want to be able to build that and blend it out. And if it just goes on super heavy with pigment, it's hard to blend out before you have like a line, and then you gotta blend that out, and that's hard. Now let's try Eclipse, which is like a chocolate brown with silver glitter. That one's better. That one has, they're both kind of like a matte, chalky, milky based shadow, but this one has silver glitter in it, where this one's just matte. That's not bad. Let's do Rocket before I dip into the glitters. I'm excited. Oop, this one looks like it's gonna have a little bit more pigment too. No? No, because it's more of a metallic, so it's a little bit lighter, honestly. So the one with the silver glitter, Eclipse, has the most. But those aren't bad. Those are all pretty. They're all pretty warm. Those are warm tones, for sure. Now let's try, hold on. Now let's try, get these off my fingers. Galaxy. Oh, I'm excited. Oh, that's a pressed glitter. That's kind of like a wet pressed glitter. So that's not gonna be loose or a shadow. That's just like glitter. It's a little chunky, I'm not gonna lie. It's not going down as smooth. I wonder how long it would stay on. But it's like a hollow, it's got a lot of flick to it. But I bet it doesn't stay on that long. I'm not trying to talk smack, I don't know. I could be totally wrong because I haven't actually wore it. But it's got a good color to it. It lays down pretty nice, but at first it's a little heavy, it's a little chunky. Let's try Zodiac. Zodiac is more of a metallic pigment. It's not a glitter. Ooh, that's pretty. Oh, that purple shift is gorgeous. It looks blue, but then when you put it on, it's more of a purple shift. It's like, it's stellar. It's out of this world, guys. It really is pretty. That's pretty. But that's also a little chunky. But that's because of the type of shadow it is. These kind of like metallic color shifts kind of have a texture to them. If you look at different eyeshadows, it's like I said, they're kind of more like a matte powdery based shadow. So, and then there's some that have more pigment, so they're creamier. If you play with eyeshadow, you know what I'm talking about. There's different textures because there's also different sheens to them, satin and metallic and glitter and this and that. But this is actually really beautiful. These are really pretty shades, lots of color shifts with the glitters, and then you have some neutral tones. I like a palette that allows me to be safe if I want to, but then also have some fun. You can mix it, you can match it, you can wear this or that or whatever. But I think Formula Z, I actually like this just from swatching, so I'd be excited to do an eye look. But I'm going to do that on my TikTok, so that's where you'll have to find that. So that's going to be it for this episode of What's in the Bag. I hope you guys enjoyed getting a look at all the fun goodies that I got in both of my Ipsy bags. Happy vibes for January. This is the original Ipsy and the Ipsy Glam Bag Plus. Next month I'll do the original Ipsy and then the Glam Bag X, which is a box full of even bigger goodies. So if you guys have any of the same goodies that I do, let me know below and let me know how you feel about them. If you're interested in signing up for Ipsy or trying out for any of these fun goodies, I have a link below that'll take you to my link tree where there will be a link that can take you over there and you can learn all about it. I'm not sponsored by them. I don't work for them. I just have a lot of fun getting their stuff, and if you want to try it out and you sign up through my link, I get points to get more goodies. So if you want me to have more goodies, you can sign up through me. If you don't want me to get those goodies, you can just sign up. But I recommend trying it out because it's a lot of fun and I have a lot of fun with it. So remember this January to embrace all of the happy vibes. Don't forget to check out my TikTok where I will be posting, testing these products individually as I play with them and let you know how I really feel about them once I get super connected and involved and put them on my body. That was weird. I'm gonna end it. Alright, so that was it. Remember, keep those happy vibes. Remember to make peace within yourself so you can walk in love with others. I love your faces. Do the things that bring you joy and don't let anybody stop you. Mwah, mwah. Bye.